Hello, greetings, my friends. This is Gilles. I wanted to come and wish you a wonderful day. For we are moving closer to we're moving through this great portal, this Taurus portal of the Pleiades. The Pleiades are very advanced civilizations. There are thousands of planets there. Although we see 7 stars, it's in the, and it's also the center of our local universe. And they are very, very powerful influence, and we have genetic connection to them. They are the closest cousins we have on the extraterrestrial community. So call on the High Council of the Pleiades. So they are great healers, they are great teachers, they are very kind, and they look like us, just more beautiful in some sense, more biologically. And so there is also the Sirius and Orion portals that have been activated. And so it is continue to cultivate your dreams and through your dream and meditation, to collaborate, to envision your dreams. It is very important to communicate and to communicate to the universe what your dream is, what is you want to realize, to stay focalized on that. It is very important to rest, to hydrate a lot. For the challenge is to see what needs to be and what will become, not what is and what is going into the past. All the tension of the past are move them towards the past, and it will fade into the dustband of history eventually. So understand that we are part of this first wave of ascension. It's like if we don't catch the first wave, we're already like ready for the second wave. So it's all, we're not ascended, but we're getting ready, and it's like it will elevate our consciousness and our frequency. So it's not about effort, it's about finding the joy. It's all about finding the joy, the easiness, the relaxation. Decide you want to be happy, and decide that, and we'll see miracles will be a lot easier to come in and flow, the magic and miracle, regardless of what other people think. The more we seek validation on the outside, the more we'll find confusion, fear, and blockages inside. So it's not about finding this validation to other people. Of course we want to share, but it's not to share to please others. For understanding the material scientists of this world, they're like 10% of its true knowledge, but 90% is just pure speculation. It's just what they don't know, the human body, they don't know the universe, they don't know the laws of the universe and how life works really, and they just pretend they do to condition people. So trust your inner guidance, find out how it works for you, and align with this joy, with this happiness. And by focusing on that and create a great rhythm. How do you stay in joy and happiness when you find it? Create a rhythm, stay as long as possible, and to keep it going, and to make peace with the difference of opinions and other people. They are where they are, for they will love you for loving them, but they may not love you for being happy when they are not. But stay regardless of what anybody else feel and think. Just maintain that flow, maintain that sense of humor also, focus on joy and happiness and play and game or not game, I'm talking about whatever makes you feel happy. Be okay with where you are, and then be okay with where they are. Just you do not need to seek the approval of others, and to align with your inner beings. When you align with your inner beings, you can understand the inner beings where they are at, and so it's all okay. And just accept the situation that you are where you are, they are where they are, and just continue to cultivate your inner sense of self. Well, I hope this message is interesting for you. I'm going to pull a few cards to see for the month of April. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and for your donations. If you want a private sessions, you can send me an email. I might do a few of those more. I'm going to discuss a few more ideas. So I'm going to pull some cards with the Dakini for a change. So we're all being guided towards that point of freedom, but it's important to stand our ground. The highest, the situation is the living goddess. It is the balance. It is the beauty, the truth. When everything is balanced, everything is beautiful and true. So just keep on working with this balanced energy. What goes around the situation is the elixir fruit, the essence, the desire to test all of the best things out of life, the best things of life. And so there is no need to deprive ourselves from those best things of life. And it's just to be discriminating in what we choose. If we choose to go back to an old cycle, sometimes the new can have to wait till the old cycle is over. But focus on what you know is good for you. The elixir fruit, the essence. What we see before us that will unfold in the future is the Mercury. It is the magician. It is the one. There is great power in magic, and miracle can happen once we let go of all the contrasting thoughts that are self-sabotaging us, the doubts, the fear, the self-criticism. Just let go of all that. Just move with confidence towards your dreams. In the past is the asylum, is to find this inner place of peace and rest and relaxation. And right now where we are is as above so below. The heavens are descending, so what is above is no different than what is below. I recommend the book The Kybalion. It's the Hermetic principle. It's from Hermès Trismégiste. It's the great wisdom of the Hermetic principle. But what is above is no different than what is below. Is one of the 8 rules of Hermetism. It's about bringing down this energy of heaven. It's like accepting the blessing, the gift. What we're coming in the near future is Soma. It is the moon. It is the integration of the emotion. It is walking through the valley of the shadows. But just remember your creator. Remember your inner divinity. You're never alone. Just pass through whatever you need to pass through without resistance, and it will pass. It will flow through. For the soul is preparing us and testing us for what is to come. We're ready. When we're ready, it happens. And it's like our strength within the situation is Shakti. It is the tree spirit. It is the growth. It is being anchored into the earth. It's expanding towards heaven. It's accepting a very slow and steady progress. Every second, the tree is growing. We don't see it, but they're growing, and they're very intelligent beings, much more intelligent than what we believe. They're more advanced in consciousness than than humans in general. But they are part of this universal reconnecting to the intelligence of nature. Will be part of the process of ascension. What's coming up from the outside world, we can say thank you and have this blessing for what is coming to us from our environment that is mirror back to us. Is blow your mind. It is a complete release of tension. It's like it's a salvation. It is freedom. It's like our world is about to be freed, and the rest will follow once we find our own point of freedom. What we feel are in our emotions, our hopes and fear, is transformation. It is the card of the judgment, the judgment of heaven. Heaven has declared a change, and so just we accept the transformation. We can look at our past with compassion. We can let it go and prepare for the new. And the outcome will be the Mount Meru. It's a mystical mountain that connects with the inner planes of the earth to the heavens, and it is the center of the universe. Always keep your thoughts, turn your thoughts toward the center of the universe. It's northwest usually. Consider northwest is the center where God lives. God will always be at the very center of centers. He can never move from there. If he would move from there, everything else would disappear. He would just be alone, God himself. So he needs to always be at the convergence of all energies. So with your intention, could always turn your thoughts to God, to remember who you are. It is your source, your divinity, your true origin, your true self. When the ego is the false self, the God, the ignorant part of ourselves. So it is very much about continuing to focus on joy. For everything is an opportunity, the good, the bad, and the ugly, to bring balance and find freedom. It needs to be expurged, whatever needs to be expurged. Focus on your inner child that wants to come out and play. And so it's also about coming out of the cocoon. We've been like caterpillars, and now we're inside the cocoon. But the cocoon is not the butterfly. It needs to break free. Our physical body is not who we are. It is just a physical shell, and we're going to have this light body that's going to our true inner self wants to emerge and come out and take full possession of this physical body. So take care of your physical body, because when there's greater energy, we need to integrate it. For the inner truth, the mission is connected with joy. Joy and happiness is your future. There can be no other way towards the ascension. Is about joy and happiness. It's the reconnection of nature and the sense of belonging to this physical world of nature and spirit and the higher earth, and reconnecting to finding this connection to reconcile with the physical world and all beings, in some sense, no matter where they are at. We don't need to bring them into our consciousness or our life, but to accept that they're going through their process in their soul is trying to liberate them on some level. I have activated, I deactivated the function of the video for children because we couldn't leave comments. So I'm going to say, no, it's not for children, although those videos are also intended for children. It is very important to pause and reset, to make a pause, to center, to reset, to breathe, to make those regularly, to make those pause. And to focus on light, on your light, on being light, rather than fighting darkness or eliminating darkness. It's not just being light will be enough. It will eliminate the darkness. Ask the universe to provide you opportunities to be light and continue to say no to this global nonsense, this tyranny. We want our freedom back. We want our life back. They are uprising all over Europe right now for people that say enough is enough. Very soon we're going to be able to unite on a much more physical level to reclaim our freedom and to restore the world. There's going to be a lot of work to do that, but it will be joyful work. For the other protest is necessary, but it is not really the most powerful way of creating the change. And the most powerful way is to turn on the light within and to focus on joy. And our inner self has one goal, only one goal, is to make our dream come true. It may sound it does not fight. It does not work against us. It works for us. It is our ego and doubts that are slowing the process down. But we're gonna get there anyway. Know what you truly want. What is it? How do you envision this paradise timeline? What is your dream? And let your vision grow and evolve with time. For when we do that, we're cultivating our own reality in a parallel timeline and frequency. It is like doesn't look physical, but it's okay. You cultivate it, and eventually those timelines are going to fuse and merge with the physical world. So it will manifest into life. So it is very important time right now to find the joy, to be happy, and so it is very central process within them. And to see how do we keep it going, how do we stay in joy, in play, in lightness, and continue to cultivate humor. So you can also follow me on Instagram. I thank you if you like art. I showcase my paintings there. Very soon I'm going to go back to my first profession, which is I was a gallery dealer in Los Angeles, and I opened a gallery in Santa Fe, and then I was an art broker for 30 years. So I'm going to return to that, and also all kinds of other creative pursuits. The highest wisdom is being the observer, to be neutral, to be the compassionate observer, to stay focalized on this inner, in the river that flows between dark and light, between good and evil, you just flow in between. You don't have to take position or side because that creates imbalance. What we need to continue to understand is solid foundation, to create those foundation. Goodness is stabilizing, love, goodness, peace, those creates very solid foundation. So continue to cultivate that, and do not be in judgment of yourself when you come out of it. Just breathe, relax, remember your source, remember to call on the angels and the archangels and your guides, and they will bring you back to what is real for you, which is truth, joy, happiness, and freedom. What we need to do is deep knowledge, continue to cultivate that deep knowledge. Do not rely on outer knowledge, rely on your inner knowledge as much as possible, will resonate true with you inside. And the outcome will be the higher power. We're going to be able to work with this power of the magician, the power to be co-creator with the source, with the creator, to be co-creator with the supreme intelligence of the creator, with all the assistance of higher beings that are angels and guides that are already in this unity function of the creator. They don't have an agenda except to make you, to bring you back to your center, to your power, to your joy. And so we'll learn different new ways to communicate. The best way is to involve, to call on your guides for very small things. They're available 24 hours, 7. They're never too busy to assist you in very small tasks when there is no resistance, so you can call them for very little things. Then you get used to receiving this exchange of energy, and then you feel more comfortable to asking for them when you really need them on those bigger things. So I hope this message was interesting for you. There was a song that went through my mind, but I sang it a couple of days ago, so I thought I'd sing another song. And yet I'm going to sing it at the end because it's very powerful. And it's about the sign for me to understand that I'm going to meet a person that I've been waiting for a while. for nobody is perfect, but there are people that are perfect for us, that we have soul plans together, and so we want to be ready to receive them into our life. And though this first song is about how powerful it's about, once again, it's about finding this, when one day you meet someone that can change your life, and in 24 hours everything can change because of that. It goes like this. What a difference a day makes. 24 little hours brought the sun and the flowers where there used to be rain. My yesterday was blue, dear. Today I'm part of you, dear. My lonely nights are through, dear, since you said you were mine. Lord, what the difference a day makes. There's a rainbow before me. Skies above can't be stormy. Since that moment of bliss, that thrilling kiss, it's heaven when you find romance on your menu. What a difference a day makes, and the difference is you. Great song, all the songs. So I'm going to pull one more card and sing this other song that's like all morning it's been going through my mind, but I sang it a couple of days ago, so I said I don't want to be repetitive. The card of the day is a new beginning, the Archangel Jeremiel. It's very much about what is being felt in the first reading of the Dakini, this card of the earthbound and the judgment, starting a new life, finding a goal. With kindness and compassion, look at your past with kindness and compassion. So it's very much about continue to focus on your goal, on your dreams, on your vision, and in order for it to manifest quickly into our life. It's the fusion of the timeline, of the higher energetic timeline will fuse with this material reality, and we're going to be able to be grateful to live, to be human on this earth at this time. Let the past, all this criminal conspiracy of the virus, the mask, the vaccines, all of that, let it be in the past already. Reclaim our freedom just through your intention and your power, and then that will dissolve a lot of the problems. And then, but you have to deal, like say, those people, they already, all those people who are believe of making that true for themselves, they're like living in your past, and they're living in the past. It's like it's still going on for you, those things. Just a way to lighten the process. Well, I'm going to finish with this other song, the song of Bob Dylan. It was like this. Sha la 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 la. Sha la 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 la. The man in me will do nearly any task, and as for compensation, there's a little he would ask. Take a woman like you to get through to the man in me. Sha la 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 la. Sha la 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 la. Storm clouds are raging all around my door. I think to myself I might not take it anymore. Take a woman like your kind to find the man in me. But oh, what a wonderful feeling just to know that you are near. Set my heart a-reeling from my toes up to my ear. The man in me will hide sometime to keep from being seen, but that's just because he doesn't want to turn into some machine. Took a woman like you to get through to the man in me. La 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 la. La 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 la. Voilà. I just wanted to, to sing this song, so to get it out my head. But I'm preparing for this great big shift, and so stay in joy, stay happy, stay positive. Do not care about what other people think, and just to know where they are, know where you are, and where you want to stay and remain, and continue to cultivate this great. The door to freedom is right before us, but we have to work collectively in creating that as much as possible. It is very, very powerful to cultivate that inner process, this behind the scene work. I thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.